So I think I read one, two, three, four, five, 6 books in October, give or take. More like maybe less than that, depending on the dates in Goodreads, which I'm not checking right now. And yeah, so I'll tell you what I read. So I listened to the audiobook The Hitchcock Hotel by Stephanie Warble. Warble, I think that's how you say it. That was 3 stars. I then read Classified as Murder by Miranda James, and this was number 2 in the Cat in the Stack series that I love so much, and I gave that 3 stars. I physically read The London Seance Society by Sarah Penner, and I gave that 3.5 stars. I then listened to Romancing the Gravestone, and it's number 1 in a series by Gina Showalter and Jill Monroe. And the book that I just finished this morning is Happy Medium by Sarah Alder. Oh wait, sorry, go back one. I listened to the audiobook called A Family Matter by Claire Lynch, and I gave that 4.5 stars. That was a really good listen. And then I physically completed Happy Medium by Sarah Adler, and I gave that 5 stars. So I really enjoyed let's get to the end of this situation so I know what happens. And I skipped the romance scenes where they are intimate. I am a behind closed doors type of girl. I don't care to read about the intimate details of their intimacy, their intimate moments. That's just not my jam. Sometimes, like, I'm in the mood for it. Other times, I'm like, yeah, okay, let's get that. We get it. Okay. So that was just my personal thing, you know. But I would recommend this book. I thought it was super cute, and I had a good time reading it. It took me a little over a week to finish it, but I finished it November 1st, so I can start a new book. This is the bookmark that I use. It's by Gigi and Bo, that I used for Happy Medium, and it's super cute, super spooky. It looks like wallpaper, which is what I love. So I use that bookmark. And then I don't have this book physically. I actually donated this one to a free little library. I know they're called little free libraries, but I call them free little libraries. And I donated the London Seance Society and the Daisy Hates book because I will never read that series again. So I put those in a free little library. But this is the bookmark I used for the London Seance Society. And it's a cute, like, little Jane Austen looking thing, but it also is giving old-timey vibes and detective vibes and mystery vibes and fall vibes. So I'm like, heck yeah, let's use this for that. So the London Seance Society was good. I could say it wasn't what I expected, but overall, like, I enjoyed it. I had that book for a very long time. I can't remember when it came out, but I got it in a book of the month box, and it's been sitting on my shelf for a long time. So I'm like, this is the year I'm reading this. Get it off my shelf. And so I did, and it was good. I think I said 3.5 stars. It's about, it's about this psychic medium who does seances, and she flees to Paris, but she gets called back to London to do a seance, and she has an apprentice, and the apprentice's sister had died. She was murdered, and she's trying to solve what happened. And the sister was also an apprentice of this psychic. It's kind of like intertwined, convoluted, but anyway, from Paris they go back to London. They're called back to do a seance of the president of the London Seance Society, who was murdered. So a lot of murdering going on here, and they uncover a lot of secrets and things, and because the seance